From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the Evening News Blast. LGBTQ Nation is reporting right-wing commentator and former Fox News host Megyn Kelly threw an epic temper tantrum over Bad Bunny's Super Bowl performance during an interview with Piers Morgan on Monday. Kelly declared that the Puerto Rican Grammy winner, performing in Spanish, was a middle finger to the rest of America. Who gives a damn that we have 40 million Spanish speakers in the United States, she ranted. We have 310 million who don't speak a lick of Spanish. Well, maybe if they took world language classes in high school and even younger, well, then they just might speak Spanish or French or German or Italian or half a dozen other languages found on the planet. Kelly got louder and angrier as she continued. This is supposed to be a unifying event for the country, not for the Latinos, not for one small group, but for the country. We don't need a black national anthem. We don't need a Spanish speaking, non English performer, and we don't need an ICE or America hater featured as our primetime entertainment. Oh, so we need a racist bigot instead. She was also annoyed that Morgan brought up the fact that the United States doesn't actually have an official language, save for a March 2025 executive order by the president, which is just utter bullshit. You ceded your culture to a bunch of radical Muslims who came in and took over, and now it's gone, Kelly told Morgan, who is British. We're not allowing that here. Whether it's Hispanic, whether it's Muslim, it's not happening in the United States of America. That's why President Trump was elected. And whether it's Bad Bunny, who is American but refuses to speak English in his performances, or anybody else, we have to keep the Super Bowl, which is quintessentially an American event. Football, that kind of football is ours, she yelled, presumably referring to white people. They call it American football. Yeah, racist bigot. She also made a bizarre declaration that everything around football should be good old-fashioned American apple pie. There should be a meatloaf, maybe some fried chicken, and an English-speaking performer. That's what the Super Bowl should be. She also ranted about how Bad Bunny sometimes wears dresses and slammed him for being anti-Trump, anti-ICE, and for hanging out with Jay-Z and his Epstein-loving pals, despite the fact that Donald Trump was best friends with Jeffrey Epstein. Kelly is brutally mocked in the aftermath, with many pointing out that neither meatloaf nor apple pie even originated in the United States. To be abundantly clear, the English language came from England, but it evolved from Welsh, German, Dutch, Gaelic, Scottish, Latin, and Greek, among other languages. I mean, some of English is also Norwegian and Swedish and Polish. A lot of words from other languages got taken into the English language. Apple pie did come from England. And football, that evolved from rugby, which was first played in England. How about some fried chicken, Megyn? Well, that also came from other places beyond the United States, such as Scotland and West Africa. Megyn Kelly is simply a racist bigot who thinks that all these things are inherently from the United States, when the reality is that all of those things came from places other than the U.S. She needs to check herself. To see clips of the video shared on X, visit the LGBTQ Nation website. That's News Blast for this hour. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, and Alexa. If you are watching our videos on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.